Testing, testing. Alright guys, thanks for joining us for the FLOG Series B main here. We've got 11 entries and we'll be taking at least the top 5 for the A main and about set to get started on the grid. Hopefully we'll have some guest announcers pop in here because I'm probably not the best at doing this, so we'll see. And here we go for the lights for the start of the B main. A little bit of a rough start there. Bullsitter getting a bad jump. It looks like Craig's going to go out to the lead with Renato up to second. Saber's going to fall to third. We'll try to get it sorted out here on the first lap. It'll be very tough to pass, so qualifying here is going to be huge. Alright, right now we got Craig out front, Renato second, Saber in third, Dale Farmer in fourth, and Juan Felipe Garcia in the fifth spot. Right now that is the transfer spot, and he has got Stacy Greensall right behind him. Stacy's going to be trying to find a way past him to get into the A main. Dale Farmer revving up against the wall a bit. Alright, this race is 21 laps. Right now they're coming around to finish up the first lap here. Greg's still up front. Renato is all over him, trying to find a way past. Greg running in the Wolf and Renato in the Arrows. And then you got Saber in the third spot running in the Tyrrell. So Right now, Wolf is the middle of the road car, 35 credits. And then you got Renato running in the second spot in the Aeros A1. That's only a 25 credit car, so Renato doing a good job there in the lesser car. And then the third spot, your pole sitters, Bear in a Tyrrell, which is a much better car. And these guys are battling quite a bit, it looks like. They're all trying to find a way past. They would just kind of settle in and make no mistakes, because the top 5 will go to the A main. Meanwhile, Juan Felipe Garcia, back in the 5th spot, is pulled up on Dale Farmer and is pulled away from the 6th place, which is now Ross and Greger. Ross accidentally did too many laps in the qualifying section and had to start all the way in the back, so he's all the way up to 6 already. Oh, the battle is Juan Felipe Garcia gets past Dale Farmer, and now that puts Dale Farmer on the bubble. So now Dale Farmer is going to have some company on. He gets into the wall, and here comes Ross. Ross looking to go by. Ross does it. Ross is into the final transfer spot for the A main. Oh no, Juan Felipe Garcia spins it. That's going to move Ross up to 4th and Dale in the 5th. And now Zahir Essa in the 6th, and he'll try to chase down Dale Farmer for that final transfer spot. These guys have completed 2.5 laps of 21 laps. Alright, Dale Farmer's slapping the wall a little bit more, running in that 6th spot. Looks like Zahir has gone past into the 5th spot now. So, right now your transfer drivers, Craig Hadding out in front, Renato Simeone in the 2nd spot, Guilherme Saber in 3rd, Ross J. McGregor in the 4th spot, Zahir Essen in 5th. Those are your top 5 drivers that will transfer to the A main. Dale Farmer would be your first alternate, as he runs in the 6th spot. Juan Felipe Garcia is falling to 7th after that spin. Don Keatley in the 8th spot. Mike Dubois in 9th. Stacy Greenholm in the 10th spot. And Dave Flick in 11th. All cars are still running. Greg still out in front. Renato right behind him with Guilherme right there as well. 1, 2, and 3. Coming across the line 3 laps down of 21. Zahir Essa running in the 5th spot. He's got a pretty good gap now back to Dale Farmer, over 5 seconds. And that is the final transfer spot. So this top 5 guy is probably going to be looking to go mistake-free for the rest of the race, just to make it into the A main. Finishing position doesn't really matter. They will have to pre-qualify once they get there. So really all that matters is just finishing in the top 5 and making it in. Juan Felipe Garcia in the 7th spot is going back up on Dale Farmer after that spin. He is going to be on a charge. Looking to go past Dale, and he goes on the inside, but then smacks the outside wall. Dale slips back by. Not sure how much damage he probably got there. It can't be good. Meanwhile, Craig still leads him around with Renato right behind him. Guilherme in the 3rd spot. These guys are kind of checked out from the rest of the field. They're only separated by about 1.5 seconds between the top 3. Then you got about an 8-second gap back to the 4th place car of Ross McGregor, who started all the way from the back. And then Zahir Essa about 1.5 seconds or so behind him in the 5th spot. And they have stretched out to 10 seconds over the 6th place car of Dale Farmer. He is trying to hold off the charge of Juan Felipe Garcia. Not sure how much damage Juan got on that last jump there into the wall. trying that same move again, nothing there, and he goes out and smacks the same wall. Not sure how much damage that car is going to be able to sustain. He is definitely pushing it, trying to get past Dale, as the 5th place car over here is checking out. Now 11 seconds out in front of this group. And that is the final transfer spot. So Juan is definitely pushing hard. It is so hard to pass here in Monaco. Qualifying everything, and mistakes can kill you. Juan was in the transfer spot, and now he is desperately trying to get past Dale Farmer. Dale is running the best car in the field, the Williams, and Juan's also running a very good car in the Lotus 79, and they're coming up the hill. So hard to pass here. Juan trying to find a way by, he just can't do it. He goes to the inside. Dale's going to be able to hold him off under braking. This spot could be crucial if any of the cars up in front of them have any problems at all. A little bump there from Juan. And these guys could move into that spot. Juan is really being aggressive with Dale, trying to find a way past. Dale's doing a good job of holding his line. Battle here for the 5th and 6th spot. Oh, Dale smacks the wall. Juan was not able to capitalize. Dale might have got some damage that might allow Juan a shot here. Of course, Juan's car is probably damaged as well. I'm surprised both of these guys still have their front wings, to be honest. Continue to watch this battle. Like I said before, nothing really changed up front. Craig is still out in Monaco, second, Milne in 3rd, Ross in 4th, and Zahir in 5th. About the same gap between all those guys as we said before, about a second and a half between 1st and 3rd, then about 8 seconds or so back to the 4th place car, with about a second between him and 5th. So all those guys staying about the same gap, probably cruising around, trying to stay mistake-free. The real battle on the track is, looks like Juan making a move on Dale. Gets up side by side, but Dale's got the inside. He's going to hold him off again. Juan has got to be getting frustrated. He's got to get by Dale. We are 6 laps down. If he wants any hope of chasing down the 5th place and final transfer spot, he's got to get past Dale Farmer. Like the top 3 cars are kind of settled into a little bit of a groove now. Maybe they're starting to realize they don't really need to race each other for position. They just need to finish where they are to make it up to the A-main. That is, of course, understanding that they understand the rules. Maybe they do think that finishing position means something, but in reality is the top 5 for the A, and they have to be qualified, so as long as they finish where they are in good shape. Ross is trying to hold off here. Good battle for the 4th spot now. Take a look at that. Here is pulled up right on the back of Ross. And Zahir in the enzyme 179. Well, Ross is in a wolf. So Ross in the better of the 2 cars. But Zahir has tracked him down. And they are going to be battling a little bit. Looks like maybe Zahir is going to back off again. Up to the 8th spot in the enzyme 177. The worst car in the field. That thing's only worth 5 credits, so Mike doing a good job in that car. Turning some respectable lap times. He was a little ways down from the battle between Dale and Juan. Stacy Greensel in enzyme 177 as well in the 9th spot. Dave Flick. He's in a McLaren Cosworth. It looks like that is the M28 car, and he is running in the 10th spot, and Don Keatley in the shadow running in the 11th spot. All cars still running. We are 8 laps in, 21 down. Looking back at the battle again for 5th or 6th and 7th between Dale and Juan. Juan is still desperately trying to get past Dale. This just goes to show you how hard it is to pass here at Monaco and how important the qualifying main event is going to be. Juan giving Dale a little bump, trying to go back to the inside. Dale's going to have the inside of the next corner. Meanwhile, the battle is allowed Mike to walk. Start kind of tracking these guys down some. He is reeling this group in. So if anything happens for one of the cars in the top 5, and these two guys take each other out, Mike can walk and find himself in a transfer spot in the worst car in the field. So Mike doing a good job, not giving up. And he is continuing the charge here. Alright, big sorry to all the viewer peeps out there. I had to get a little bit of water. My throat was a little parched. Looks like Mike is still continuing to reel these guys in for the 6th and 7th spot. Not much has changed up front. Everybody's still running about where they were. We'll kind of stay with this battle for now. So alright, I haven't really seen anybody mount anybody yet, which is kind of impressive. Oh, Juan going for the pass again, and he makes it stick this time, so Juan is finally through. Hold on, I need some water. Oh, and Dale punched Juan. Juan took all that time to get past Dale, and then Dale punched him. Take a look at that on replay here. Race control is currently discussing whether or not we can give Dale Farmer a stop and go for that punt of 1. So we can see a stop and go coming for Dale Farmer. Please stand by as we continue discussing, and we will let you know when we are done discussing. Because right now we're going to discuss. That really hurt, but not sure if it would have made a difference in the overall or not. Dale Farmer gets a little bit loose there, and here comes Mike DuBois, and Mike's going to be all over the back of Dale now as well. So Dale is, Dale spins it, see if Mike can get through, and Mike does get through. Alright, so now the running order is Greg Huttu out in front with Renato Simeone still in second, Guilherme Saber in third, Ross J. McGregor in fourth, Samir Essen in fifth, Juan Felipe Garcia now up in the sixth spot, Mike DuBois in seventh, Dale Farmer in eighth, Dave Flick in ninth, Stacy Greenhole looks like he is out of the race, and Don Keeley is still running, so I would imagine he's going to pick up that spot and move up to the 10th spot. So not sure what happened to Stacy. Bad luck for him. He was a really talented driver. He did take the slowest car out there today and probably had some problems with traffic, so rough day for Stacy. Greg's still out in front. Right now, the gap is 1 second between Craig and Renato. And it looks like Guilherme is having some issues here. He has fallen back. He is now 8 seconds behind Renato, and only 3 seconds separate him and Ross McGregor, so he's going to try to hold on to that third spot, or at least stay in the top 5. Ross McGregor is about a second, actually is exactly a second in front of Zahir Essa, so a little bit closer battle now between 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Then you got Juan Felipe Garcia, who is some 40 seconds back to that final transfer spot. Right now, Juan would be the first alternate, however, if one of the A main guys do not show up. Mike DuBois, about 6 seconds back of Juan. Mike doing a good job in that 177, the slowest car in the field. Probably trying to save some credits for later on in the season. And Dale Farmer has slipped back a little bit now into the 8th spot. And his car has probably got some severe damage. He has slapped the wall several times. And he's probably doing everything he can just to get that car on the track. He's getting a little bit squirrely there in one of the final corners. 14 laps down, drivers. 14 laps down out of 21. So, right now, top 5 transfer spots. Craig, Renato, Guilherme, Ross, and Zahir. Those are your transfer drivers. Oh no, your leader, Craig, is on 3 wheels. I did not see what happened there, but he is on 3 wheels. That is not going to be good. That's going to leave a mark. Oh, he is hard into the wall. Now he's on 2 wheels, and unfortunately this is not a motorcycle race. What a heartbreaker for Craig Huttu, as he led the whole race until now. Let's see if we can get a replay on that. Looks like Renato went for the pass and maybe kind of slid up into Craig and put him into the wall, and Craig lost the wheel. Oh, that is a heartbreaker. Renato looked like he was going to let him go back 5, but then probably realized he had lost the wheel and just continued on. What a tough break for Craig. He kind of looks like a speedboat now. Tough race for Greger Huttu. He led almost the entire race. 16 laps of 21 now. And Guillemets has pulled right back up on Renato, so Renato might have also gotten some serious damage in that jump with Craig. That was pretty brutal. Renato out in front, Guillemets in second, Ross in third, so here in fourth. Juan Felipe Garcia, that spot proving to be very important now that he was battling with Dale Farmer with for so long. Now he is in the final transfer spot with Mikey Dubois in sixth, so anything happens to any of these guys, then Mike could be the final transfer spot. Our leader's coming up on some back markers, Dave Quick. See if they can get past Dave smoothly. Dave's going to move out of the way. Good job by Dave. Guillemets Sever goes around and loses his wing. He is still stopped on the track, maybe trying to find a clear spot to get turned back around, had to get the car refired maybe. So he drops from second to fourth. But that is still a transfer spot. Let's see how badly the car is damaged with no front wing. This could be big for Mike Dubois here if Guillemets can't nurse this thing around. 17 laps of 21 completed, actually 18 laps now as Renato comes by the line. We're going to try to stay on Guillemets for a little bit, see how bad he is struggling with that car. Juan Felipe Garcia is about, well, we'll have to wait till he comes past the line. I think he's about 25 seconds behind Sever, so I don't know if that's enough time to catch him before the end of the race. Alright, Renato out in front. He's got a 10-second gap back to Ross J. McGregor. Ross, who started all the way in the back, is up to second. So here in the third spot. Sever still holding down fourth, but he is struggling, rubbing up against the wall. No front wing, trying to keep that thing off the walls. Trying to bring it home. Only got about 2 laps left to go, so he should be able to do it. He's got a good gap back to the fifth place guy. Renato Simeone, the mod maker of this great mod, one of them, out in front. He is leading the B main here. He's got about a lap and a half left to go. And looks like he's going to be able to hold on to take the win and transfer to the A main. Also, guys, in spot to transfer right now, Ross McGregor, Zahir Essa, Guillaume Sabert, Juan Felipe Garcia, and Mike Dubois would be the first alternate in that enzyme 177. Dave Flick having some problems as he is spun. See if he can stay out of harm's way. Looks like he's going to get going with no problems. Renato on his last lap, I believe, here. He's going to take the win in the B main, and he will transfer, well, I should say that, but anything can still happen here. Renato looks like he's going to hang on, coming around the final corner here, coming to the start-finish line. And that car really sideways. He's trying to show off to the fans a bit. Renato Simeone taking the win in the B main. Maybe a little bit controversial with his battle with Craig there, putting Craig into the wall. We couldn't get a really good camera angle on that to see if it was worth penalizing Renato or not. To be honest, even if we gave him a stop and go, he was far enough where he probably would have transferred anyway. So good run for him. Ross J. McGregor all the way from the back to finish up second. Zahir Essa finishes in the third spot. Guillaume Sabert holds on with that badly damaged tier with no front wing. He had the fastest lap of the race, but almost threw it away in the closing laps. Juan Felipe Garcia, who had a hell of a battle with Dale Farmer earlier on in the race. Looks like he is going to hang on for that fifth and final transfer spot as he is coming around the final couple corners here. And Mike Dubois, he will be the first alternate. So if any of the A main guys don't show up, Mike will be the first to go in. And that looks like it's going to do it as Dale Farmer's going to finish it up. Everybody is done. So once again, the top 5 transfer spots: Renato Simeone, Ross J. McGregor, Zahir Essa, Guillaume Sabert, Juan Felipe Garcia. Those are your 5 transfer drivers. Mike Dubois will be your first alternate. Dale Farmer, Dave Flick, Don Keatley, Craig Hatting, and Stacy Greenwald in that order. And those are the finishing order. Good job, guys. Back later on for the A main.